If you're enjoying the content and want to stay in the loop with the Crypto Plug News, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about one of today's topics in the comment section below. The Crypto Plug News with 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Benjamin Price. Fundamental analysis, Justiano Sanchez.
My friends call me Just
Sanchez. Technical analysis by Clarence Kenneth Lawrence Richardson III. And our reporter in the field, ASAP. It's the Crypto Plug News team at 6 o'clock. This week on the Crypto Plug News, it's quiet, too quiet. Is the Ripple Labs SEC lawsuit coming to a close? And what will this potentially mean for all of cryptocurrency? After, how some airlines are getting involved in blockchain cryptocurrency and NFTs. Then, sanctions, no financial accommodations. For Cuba, that is. Cubans turn to cryptocurrency amid heavy U.S. sanctions. And Twitter to begin cryptocurrency payouts for creators? Well, Amazon claims it won't be getting involved with crypto payments anytime soon. But first, Bored Ape Yacht Club is anything but boring after raising $285 million with Otherside NFTs, only to then apologize after sale of virtual land crashes Ethereum network. It's all coming up this week on the Crypto Plug News. Bored or not, Ape's metaverse is taking over the crypto scene one story at a time. We go immediately to Just Sanchez for the fundamentals. Just.
Gracias, Ben Seep. The virtual land rush for the ape-centered metaverse project has already cost traders more than 176 million in fees alone in the first 24 hours, Ben. Single-handedly being the largest amount of fees processed in record time for a single project hosted on the Ethereum blockchain. Otherside is the biggest product launch yet from the company, best known for creating Bored Ape Yacht Club non-fungible token collection. During the sale, traders quickly brought up a limited supply of 55,000 what they're calling other deed NFTs, which represent titles to plots of virtual land and the forthcoming 3D social space.
Wow.
The NFTs are starting out about 7,000 each, and were only available for purchase in ApeCoin, which of course, Ben, is Yuga Labs' official cryptocurrency on secondary marketplaces like OpenSea. The cheapest listed price for any other deed was around roughly 7 ETH, which is about approximately $19,000 at the time of publication, Ben.
Wow, that's a lot of fees. 176 million? Why so much in fees?
Well, Ben, due to large amount of transactions happening on the Ethereum network, at the time, Ethereum's network was quite clogged, pushing the processing fees sky high, Ben. The company issued a public apology in the wake of the fee-related chaos, stating, quote, this has been the largest NFT mint in history by several multiples, and yet the gas used during the mint shows that the demand far exceeded anyone's wildest expectations, end quote. And also, quote, we're sorry for turning off the lights on Ethereum for a while, end quote.
Absolutely astonishing. So are fees this high for big NFT drops something to now expect moving forward in this space?
Well, only on Ethereum. For the most part, Ben, other more advanced blockchains have already been developed to handle the stress of exceeding transactions to combat the clogs.
So why use Ethereum for the NFT drop at all?
Accessibility, Ben. To this day, Ethereum is still one of the first larger, more used, known, and accessible blockchains around. So if you really want a lot of inclusion on your project, many that are launching are doing so currently on Ethereum purely for visibility, Ben.
Well, visibility or not, you couldn't pay me enough to pay for those fees. Thank you, Just, for the update.
Claro que sí, Ben. It's been fun.
Next up, it's a security. Or is it? Ripple Labs is in an ongoing court case that has been going on for over a year and some change. It's a case that may potentially at large decide the regulatory fate of many other cryptocurrencies inside the United States. The SEC accused the crypto powerhouse Ripple of violating securities law and will likely drag this battle on into the next year. Ripple and the SEC agreed on a schedule for the next phase of the case, with filings and hearings on motions for summary judgment to be extended to December, at a point where a federal judge will either decide the case or have it go to trial. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse voiced a warning that regulators like the SEC are holding back the U.S. from crypto's upside potential. Quote, "The SEC seems perfectly content to let the U.S. fall further behind, all in the name of protecting their own jurisdiction at the expense of the U.S. citizens," end quote. This case has become more than just a company potentially being sued by the SEC, but really a shining light of clarity on the entire crypto space itself. The only question is, will the clarity decided be stifling to the industry's competitive national growth, or the very thing that solidifies it? For our next story, how some airlines are getting involved in blockchain cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Late last month, Baltic presented Planes, the airline's latest entry into the world of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. The Latvian airline has placed high expectations on this collection of Ethereum-based NFTs depicting a world of friendly-looking cartoon aircrafts. This June, 10,000 of them will be issued, giving any Planey owner access to a number of benefits connected to Air Baltic Club, the airline's loyalty program. By minting a large but limited number of them, Air Baltic is aiming to create a community of sorts, like a loyalty program super tier where membership status doesn't depend on how often you fly, but rather on which Planey you own. Air Baltic was the first airline to accept payments in cryptocurrency back in 2014, and it continues to do so to this day. In our next story, Cubans turn to cryptocurrency amid heavy U.S. sanctions. We go to Clarence Kenneth Lawrence Richardson III for the story. Kenneth.
Thank you, Benjamin. Apparently, many Cubans cannot use internationally accepted credit or debit cards due to U.S. sanctions recently placed on their country. Last week, the island released new regulations for the use of cryptocurrencies. Starting next month, Benjamin, the central bank will issue licenses to virtual asset service providers to begin issuing digital assets, ushering a new digital economy in Cuba.
Very interesting. Which digital assets will they be issuing?
No list of digital assets has yet been produced or announced to which ones will be approved for listing and under which circumstances to why, Benjamin. Back to you, Benjamin. Back to you.
Thank you, Kenneth. For our final segment of the day, a story that needs no introduction involving a man that also needs no introduction. Elon Musk and Twitter, when we return.
This program is brought to you by CRC Digital Asset Group, a group that focuses on bridging your daily experience to the future of digital finance.
And we're back. That's right, Elon buys Twitter. It's one of the highest trending stories out right now. But did you know that Twitter is about to launch crypto payments on its platform? We are now joined in the studio again with ASAP for more details. ASAP, welcome back.
Great to be here, Ben. So it looks official that Twitter will sign on as the first company to use Stripe's new cryptocurrency payments feature. The social network plans to give creators, people who monetize their video, art, and music directly through their relationships with the audience, the option of getting paid in a stablecoin digital asset.
Wow. And which digital assets will be used on the platform?
Well, Ben, right now, the cryptocurrency that will be used for the payout is a stablecoin called USDC coin, or USDC. The value of USDC stablecoin is pegged to the US dollar, which makes the value less volatile than the other cryptocurrencies.
Okay, but isn't USDC built on Ethereum? And pertaining to our earlier conversation with Bored Ape Yacht Club, won't this contribute to clogging the network?
Not at all, Ben. Stripe's crypto payouts will take place over the Polygon network, which the company said it chose for its low fees, speed, integration with Ethereum, and broad compatibility. Once creators receive their earnings, they can hold their balance on Polygon, or choose to bridge it to Ethereum and exchange it for another currency.
Ah, I see. Very clever. I assume this will clear up Ethereum's network clog?
Not clear up, but get around Ethereum's technical scaling problem to avoid those high fees. Stripe said it plans to add support for additional payment rails and payout currencies over time.
Well, let me ask you this. Now that Twitter is joining the cryptocurrency space, do you see other big tech companies, maybe like Amazon, joining the party?
I don't think so, Ben. I I don't think this is a one and done domino effect. I believe it'll take some time before the space matures enough for other companies, In a recent interview, Amazon CEO Andy Jassy said the e-commerce giant is not even close to adding cryptocurrency as a payment option to its retail business anytime soon, Ben.
I see. Very informative and interesting. I guess I better update my Twitter account and see if I can get paid finally. Thank you, ASAP.
No problem, Ben.
And with that, we conclude this week's episode of the Crypto Plug News. Good night, everybody.